wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. I'm here with Terminator. Terminator, yeah. And from Star Wars, Jenga. Yes. You're the bad guy, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys don't believe in the creator?
No.
Yeah? And you also don't, you don't know where it all came from?
No.
Okay, alright. Basically, okay, we can both learn from each other. It's basically, let me give you an analogy, yeah? Okay. If I said to you, for example, there's 3 possibilities, right? Because we know scientists tell us that the Big Bang, the Big Bang happened, right? Everything started, it had a starting point, it had a beginning. Okay, right. So let's put this in perspective, yeah? Now, did it come from nothing? This is the options, yeah? Did it create itself, or was it created? We have 3 options here. If you have any, you can give it to me, yeah?
Yeah.
The first one, okay, can anything come from nothing?
Well, I don't know.
Think about it, has it ever, like, in the time that, like, human beings have been on this planet, has anything ever popped into existence out of nothing?
Not really.
It hasn't? No. It hasn't, right? Okay, so that possibility, we have to cross out, because we're going to say, okay, we know, rationally, nothing comes, basically, yeah? So, we've got 2 options left. Can it create itself? Like, for example, the Big Bang, can it create itself?
Maybe.
Maybe, okay, what about you? You say maybe, possibly. Okay. How about if I said to you, okay, alright, but in order for it to create itself, it has to exist and not exist at the same time. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if it created itself, it should have been there to create itself and not been there at the same time.
But there's probably something before it that made that happen.
Exactly. So what we're trying to get at is, basically there's no way it can create itself, because that's like me saying my mother gave birth to herself. Right. Do you get it? Because she has to exist and not exist at the same time. So we know it can't come from nothing. We know it can't create itself. The third option is it must have been created by something. Right. Something must have caused it to happen. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's like a domino effect. You push the first domino, and then it has a chain reaction where it goes on. Are we on the same page?
Yep.
So would you believe that there must have been an outer power that caused the Big Bang to occur?
It's a possibility, yeah.
It's a possibility, right? A creator. We don't say, as Muslims, we do not say that God is a man or he has 20 hands, etc. We don't say that. We just say he's an outer being. He does not belong in his creation, right? He's out of his creation. Because you know, some other beliefs that Hinduism, they say God's got elephant head, arms. Some Christians believe that God is Jesus, which is a man. We say we reject that. So basically, we've established that, right? Yeah. So if I asked you, what is your purpose in life? Like, what are you here for? Where are you going? What would you
I wouldn't know my purpose.
Not even to like have fun, dress in costume?
No, just have fun, yeah. Have a good time.
Okay, so you say that you don't have a purpose. Okay, so what we're saying is, if this creator, who has created us all, yeah, he must have, like, for example, let me give you an example, yeah? When you buy an iPhone, right? I always give this example. When you get an iPhone or any other product, usually it comes with a manual. Right. Yeah? Yeah. This manual tells you how to use the product, because the person that's made this phone or any other device, he knows this product best, right? So he will give you a manual. You know, as you have little manuals telling you how to use this product, how to put it together. Do you believe that if there is a creator, which we went through, don't you think he would send us something to live according to? Like, he would not let us just wander about.
No, he might not actually. He might not send us anything. He might just make it and see how it goes along.
Okay, how it goes along. But don't you think in our own knowledge and mentality, we might just, for example, some people think, I don't know, paedophilia is okay. They think, okay, look, like Hitler killed 6 million Jews. In his time, he thought, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. He thought the Jews were a problem, so he decided to try to wipe them out. So who can tell us, look, no, this is right and this is wrong? Where does our morality, our rules come from?
There's not really no wrong or right, to be honest. It's just what we make up.
Okay, yeah, but that again, don't you think that's dangerous? Because someone might think of it like this. 20 years down the line, someone might come and say, you know what, we kids, it's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, for example, I'm just saying, yeah? Like a baby, you could do that to a baby. They might tell us, you know what, that's normal. Then do we go along with that, or do we say, no?
Well, I'd say no, but you never know what people will do in the future.
Yeah, but you say no because you know it's wrong.
Yeah, I feel as if it's wrong anyway.
Okay, but that's subjective, because what it is, you're saying because that's wrong. Do you get it? But why is it wrong? But you're just saying,
that's just my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. Do you get it? But then he might come along, yeah, because he's in Star Wars and he wants to kill everyone. He might just come along and say, nah, I want to kill people. Do you get it?
Yep.
So what we believe as Muslims is the one that created us, yeah, he must have sent us a guide. must have sent us something according to live our lives by, right? If you're hot, you can take that off. We'd like to see your face.
Cold.
Can't you do it? Can't you do it like this? You know, like a motorbike woman.
No, you can't.
Oh,
It's
you
all
No,
tagged.
don't.
Okay. Yeah, if you're wherever you're comfortable. Yeah. So what we believe is that's the Quran, right?
Yeah.
The one that's sent by God. Do you guys know anything about Islam?
Not really.
Apart from the media and we're terrorists. Apart from that.
Not really.
Is that? Yeah. Do you agree with that? Okay. So basically, we believe the Quran came from God Almighty. Yeah. And we believe that basically, for example, in the Quran, it has its own miracles. How? For example, it says in the Quran, it says that, look, this is from your Creator, yeah? This is from God Almighty, yeah? And if you have doubts about this book, then try to bring a chapter like it, right? Meaning, if you doubt this is not from God, right? Challenge it. He's giving an open challenge. It's like me coming to you and saying, look, I'm a strong guy. I will knock out anyone. Yeah. Show me someone, and I'm stepping up to the challenge. And if I can't do that, like for example, if I step up that challenge to you, you knock me out, I fail that challenge, right? So the Quran is telling the human beings, this is from God. If you think this is not from God, try to make a chapter like the Quran, right? To this day, nobody has. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So you guys don't know nothing about Islam. Is there anything that maybe I can answer for you? There's something that you always wondered, like, oh, why do Muslims do this, or why do they have that?
Not really, to be honest.
Not really? What about yourself? You know. Okay. So do you, after we've talked, do you kind of accept that there must have been an external creator to the universe? Because we went through the option by basically saying, look, did it come from nothing?
It's a possibility, but I wouldn't
Okay.
accept it.
Okay, is there any reason why you wouldn't accept it? Because at the end, if we're rationally thinking, okay, these are the possibilities, and if for example it can't come from nothing, if it cannot create itself, it must. We know it had a beginning. We know where the Big Bang exploded.
Yeah.
What we're saying is, okay, what is the best rational thing you can give us? Let's put God's
Until it's
aside.
proven, then I'd accept it. If there's like proof and evidence, then I'd accept it. Same with anything else.
Okay.
If there's proof and evidence, I'd accept it.
Okay, and what kind of proof and evidence would you require?
Well, where are they?
Okay, firstly we believe it's God alone. He does not have a partner. But for example, are you telling me you want to see and touch?
Yeah.
Then you will believe?
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Okay, alright, okay. But again, if let me give you an example, yeah? Let's say gravity. Yeah? Can we see gravity?
No.
Can we touch gravity? Then is it okay? Can I come and say to you, you know what? Terminator, don't terminate me, but I don't believe in gravity. There's no gravity. It's just gravity.
Well, because people could think that if they want, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I'm trying to say is that, let me give you another example. Love. Can we see love?
Nope.
Yeah, we can't see it, we can't touch it, we can't observe it, right? But does that mean love doesn't exist? We can't say that, right? We can't say that. Just because I can't see it and I cannot touch it and feel it, it does not mean it doesn't exist. So this is the same thing we use for God. Just because you cannot see him, touch, feel him, it does not mean he does not exist. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So we're just using like, does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, then would you still say that there is not a creator?
I still think that, yeah.
Okay, but what would you be? I want you to come in as well, like.
There's not enough evidence.
Yeah. You take the helmet off. Like, to tell us why you think the God is not the option, like, for example.
I just don't think it's real.
Sorry?
I just don't believe it.
You just don't believe
No.
it? Okay, but the evidence I've kind of given you, doesn't that kind of make you think, okay, hold on a second, it can't come from nothing, it can't create itself, it must have been created, and you said like, okay, I haven't
Yeah,
seen
I
it.
don't think it's a possibility. I'm with you that it's a possibility, but I don't believe it to be honest.
It's okay, alright, okay, I respect that, because obviously I don't want to, in our religion it says there's no compulsion, I can't follow that. But is there, like, for example, why, this is what I really want to know, why is it that certain people, yeah, they are really afraid of the God or the creator thing, like, you know, they're like, no, it can be anything else, but not God. You can say like, it can be a fish or a flying horse, but not God. Why? Can you tell me why people have this? I'm not saying you guys, just in general, why are people so afraid of this godly thing?
I don't know, to be honest.
Do you think it's media? What is it?
I don't know.
I have no idea?
No.
Nothing at all? Yeah. No, I just personally believe it's because I think it's because of the media. You know, because it always portrays, you know, religions kill these people, kill those people. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. But just thinking, I just want to come to it again. I don't want to hold you guys long. Yeah. But basically, just think of it for a second, because at the end of the day, like I said, I've given you the options, but you're rejecting it. But what are you rejecting it based on? You need to say to me, look, I'm rejecting it because of these reasons, or there's a better explanation, or the sciences have found this or that. Isn't any?
Just because there's not enough proof.
there's not enough.
Not enough proof. No.
Okay, but again, doesn't that come to again the love and?
But but the gravity thing, they have sort of proved that there is gravity.
Okay, alright, gravity. Let's say they've proved it. But what about love?
Love, it's just sort of like emotions, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, it's emotion, but it's like, for example, if I kiss my wife, that's not love. That's me kissing my wife. Where's love? Like, you get it? Because I need to see it. I need to touch it because that's how science is observing stuff.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
It's not really love. It's more like a strong hold on someone, pretty much.
Yeah, you're right. But again, is it visible? Can you touch it?
Well, no.
Exactly. But then, is it right for me to say there's no love? Like, would it be if you said to me, you know what? Do you believe in love? And I was like, no, I don't. Yeah. For example, you're going to be like, yeah. For example, you can't say to me, you can't prove to me why I should believe it because I will say to you, just like you're telling me, is there evidence? Can you give me evidence that there's love?
Yeah.
Can you?
No.
Can you give me evidence that there's love?
There's love.
So I can't hear you.
If you can't see it.
Yeah.
But it's a feeling. It's a feeling, not something you can see.
Okay. So but the thing is, can you show me the feeling? Like, can you say, okay, look, there you go, that's the feeling I have, and that's love. Okay, but that's the same way as I'm saying, look, there's a creator, and I'm explaining it to you. And obviously, because we went through it, and it kind of makes sense to you, because you said, look, it can't come from nothing, it cannot create itself, it must have been created, yeah?
People show hate and love and all these other emotions, they show it, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. But do we agree that it could be created? There's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
Okay. Don't you think that you should kind of maybe look into that? Like, think, okay, all right, there might be a possibility. Would you say, okay, let me look into that? Maybe there's a creator. Or would you be like, look, I ain't got time for that?
I ain't really got time for that, to be honest.
Okay. All right. Okay then. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I was just wondering if it's okay with you guys. Have you read the Quran before?
No.
Are you interested? Like, just to have a look. I'm not saying like it's gonna do some kind of magic spell on you and you're just gonna become a Muslim overnight. But just, would you be interested? Because what I would personally want to do is, I can maybe email one for you. Maybe you can just read it. You know, because at the end of the day, you never know. Because don't ever forget this. Yeah, we are here and we can die in a second, right?
Yeah.
And if there is a creator that's created us, let me put it like this. When I came to Islam, before I came to Islam, yeah, I always had this mentality. I always thought, okay, there is a creator, yeah? But if there is a creator and he's intelligent, okay, because think of how our galaxy and how we are being made, right? You know, when I have a cut, look, I had a cut there, yeah? It healed itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have this kind of, it's like an in order, there's an order. Do you get it? Out of the galaxy there's an order, microscopically there's an order, everything, it goes in order, right? And this intelligent designer, do you think he would create us for no reason? Like, would he be just like, okay, let me just create these human beings, put them here, they can live and die. Like, that intelligent person, do you think he would do that?
It could be an accident, to be honest.
Accident? Do you mean like, for example, like it can be a chance that there was an accident?
Yeah.
Okay, but again, the person that made this phone, do you think he will make this phone without a purpose? Your jacket has a purpose, right?
Yeah, he might have made it by an accident. People invent things all the time by an accident, to be honest.
Okay, but this intelligent designer, for example, the person who made your jacket, yeah?
Right.
Or made your costume.
Yeah.
What was it? Did he make it without a purpose? Did he say, let me make this costume, just throw it there, someone will come and wear it? What was his purpose?
For fans to wear it.
Exactly.
And to become the person.
Exactly. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Which I really like your costume, yeah? But check it out. The person that's made this knew there'll be a demand, right?
Yeah.
He had a purpose. Your jacket has a purpose, your gloves have a purpose. You look really good, Terminator.
Yeah.
Shoes, jeans, everything has a purpose. And are you telling me, okay, for example, is this more complex or our body more complex?
The body's probably way more complex. Way more.
Exactly. Our body is way more complex. Yet again, we say this has got a purpose, but our body, the one, if like you said, there's a possibility, who created us has given us no purpose. Is that fair to say? Like, this has got a purpose, but you don't have a purpose. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm just trying to make you think.
I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
I do,
yeah, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. Don't get
No,
me
it's
wrong.
alright, no.
Yeah, I don't want you to feel like a bit.
No,
do you get it? I just want you to think, because I was a bit lost as well myself. Yeah. Okay. Like, let me put it like this. I always believed in a God, but religion-wise, I just thought, nah, it's all man-made. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Till I found Islam, and I'm just being honest. Because at the end of the day, you know, if you had something really good, you would want to share that with me, right?
Yeah.
Because if it brought you happiness, yeah? It's the same with me. I believe my religion, what I follow, brings me happiness, and I like to share it with people and tell them about it. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So this is why I tell you, because if a mere phone, a mere belt has a purpose, how can we say as a complex body and our complex universe, we have no purpose? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's just like a food for thought. Maybe you guys can think about it. Am I boring you guys? Like, I can see he's just like nodding along.
Probably can't hear you properly under that helmet.
Is it? Okay. I don't want to hold you guys
tired,
longer.
to be honest.
It was really nice talking to you, but can you say that you've kind of, is there anything that have made you think? Honestly, like, do you think, okay,
To be honest, not really, but I respect like religion's like opinions and that.
yeah,
But like not really for me, to be honest.
nothing
No.
else. Okay, right. You yourself? Has anything made you think, or would you be like, nah, like I didn't learn anything today, or would you be like, okay, you said some stuff that kind of reflects? You don't believe in a prayer, but is there anything that I've said that kind of made you think of it? No. Nothing at all. Okay. Would you be interested? You can say no, it's fine. Like if I was to send you a Quran through email, or would you? No? Okay, alright guys, thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Cheers, thanks anyway.